This idea adds a profound and transformative layer to the narrative, turning the story of evil from one of pure destruction to a journey of mistaken pursuit, revelation, and ultimately, redemption. This arc of incomplete understanding, leading to the realization of truth, can serve as both the climax and resolution of the narrative, offering a path not just for the character, but for the reader as well. Here's how we can incorporate these ideas into the story. The quest for power, evil as an incomplete understanding. At the core of evil is a quest for power, a quest that is fundamentally flawed because it is based on incomplete understanding. Evil seeks power not out of a true grasp of reality, but from a shallow, ego-driven need for control, domination, and immediate gratification. This quest is short-sighted, rooted in the belief that power comes from the ability to manipulate, destroy, and corrupt. Evil, in its arrogance, believes itself superior precisely because of its ignorance. It assumes that because it can do whatever it wants, because it is unbound by the constraints of good, it is more powerful, more enlightened. This belief is a lie, a falsehood that evil tells itself to justify its actions. In reality, this perceived superiority is a mask for its fundamental misunderstanding of the universe and the true nature of power. The paradox of knowledge, the turning point. Ironically, evil is initially driven by the idea that knowledge is power. It seeks knowledge with the aim of increasing its power, believing that understanding more will allow it to dominate more effectively. However, as it pursues this knowledge, it inadvertently begins to uncover deeper truths, truths that challenge its very foundation. At some point, evil stumbles upon a revelation that shakes its core, the realization that its quest for power is based on a flawed premise. The deeper it goes into the pursuit of knowledge, the more it begins to see the interconnectedness of all things, the unity of the universe, and the true nature of power, not as something to be wielded over others, but as a force that comes from harmony, balance, and understanding. This is the moment of crisis for evil. Confronted with the truth, it realizes that its entire existence has been based on a mistake. The power it sought was never real. It was an illusion born of incomplete understanding. This realization is devastating, as it forces evil to confront the consequences of its actions and the falsehoods that have driven it for so long. The crumbling of the old world, facing the ruins. As evil comes to this realization, its world begins to crumble. The structures of lies, justifications, and rationalizations that it built around itself start to collapse. The neurological structures that once fueled its addiction to sadism and destruction no longer hold the same power because the individual now sees them for what they are. Misguided attempts to find meaning and purpose in the wrong places. The character is left standing amidst the ruins of their past, facing the full weight of their mistakes. The power they once sought now seems hollow, and the pleasures that once drove them now feel empty. This is the nadir of their journey, a dark night of the soul where they must confront the void that their quest for power has left in its wake. The path to redemption, knowledge as the true power. In this moment of despair, a new path is revealed, the path to redemption. Having realized that their previous understanding was incomplete, the character now sees the truth. That true power comes not from destruction, but from creation, not from domination, but from understanding, and not from isolation, but from connection. This new understanding offers a way forward, to correct the mistakes of the past, to heal the wounds they have caused, and to use their newfound knowledge to restore balance. The path to redemption is not easy, but it is clear. It involves undoing the harm they have done, making amends, and aligning themselves with the principles of good that they once sacrificed. What once seemed like a loss, giving up the false power of evil, now becomes a gain, as the character discovers a new sense of purpose. This purpose brings them joy, as they realize that their true fulfillment comes from living in harmony with the universe, not from opposing it. The path to redemption is, in fact, the path to true power, power that is grounded in knowledge, understanding, and the unshakable truth of the interconnectedness of all things. The final resolution, a fulfilled existence. The story concludes with the character fully embracing this path to redemption. No longer driven by the need to prove their superiority or to seek pleasure in destruction, they find peace in the simple, profound truth that good, grounded in complete understanding, is where true power lies. This realization gives their life new meaning and purpose, allowing them to live a fulfilled existence. The reader is left with the understanding that evil is not an inevitable force, but a mistake that can be corrected through knowledge and truth. The story thus becomes not just a cautionary tale about the dangers of evil, but also a hopeful narrative about the possibility of redemption and the power of understanding. Where to incorporate this in the narrative? This arc of realization and redemption can be woven throughout the story, serving as the underlying current that drives the narrative forward. Initially, the story will focus on the rise of evil, its pursuit of power, and its eventual dominance over the individual's mind and actions. This will be followed by the turning point where the pursuit of knowledge leads to the crucial revelation that evil is based on a lie, a misunderstanding of the true nature of power. From there, the narrative will shift to the crumbling of evil's world, the moment of despair, and finally, the path to redemption. This will provide a satisfying resolution that not only brings closure to the character's journey, but also offers the reader a deeper understanding of the nature of evil, power, and the potential for transformation through knowledge and truth. By incorporating these elements, the story will become a rich, multi-dimensional exploration of the human condition, leaving a lasting impact on the reader and offering insights that resonate on both an intellectual and emotional level.